Now, enough of that. Let's get to the other news that I wanted to talk about. Now, I want to say this before the actual leak or something stupid happens, where somehow they released the poster of the series. Now, Beyblade is getting a season 7, which is actually amazing because Beyblade Burst has really gone so far, and Burst has been running since 2016. You had to realize this. It has been going on for 6 years. 6. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this kind of reminds me of One Piece and Dragon Ball, because Beyblade Burst has been an ongoing season similar to One Piece and Dragon Ball, because none of the other series made it. Like, the old generation series ended, and then we got Metal Fight. And I think they were going for a season 5, but Zero G kind of dug at their grave. I'm so mad that happened though, because Zero G really did just dug their entire grave. But then, bruh, after season 7, that's it. No more Beyblade Burst. At all. Nada. Zero. Kaput. Now, I wonder how this would probably impact a lot of people. It probably wouldn't. But I love Beyblade Burst. I love all 4 seasons. Or not 4 seasons. I love all of the seasons that the Beyblade franchise has always come out. Zero G is kind of on that edge, but I like it too for what it was trying to be, because it was similar to Sparking, but Sparking, to be honest, Sparking kind of did it a little bit better because of one reason. They actually showed the legendary bladers in that. So yeah, Zero G, that's where it flopped. But yeah, this is the last season of Beyblade Burst, and it's shocking because, again, Burst has really come so far, and now it's going to end. But this is the thing that kind of gets me a little bit confused, because if this is the last season, okay, what could they actually do for the last season of Burst? What could they do? To me, I feel like I really don't know, because it's going to be a 1-year time skip. We don't even know the new system or the new Beyblades that are coming out. But to me, I think I know who may come back and who may be a supporting character. And and this is what I want the main protagonist to be. Now, the 4 Bladers in my gut that I can see that can come back are 5, are Hikaru, or 6, I don't know. It is Hikaru and Hyuga, Lane, Bell, Ransuo, and Basura. And I guess including Rashad and Ilya. I feel like those Bladers could come back in some way. And this is why those Bladers are the next generation. So I don't know how it's going to work at the very end of the show, but I feel like Bell is going to somehow be the new king of Beyblade. So he's going to be the champion. And that's who everyone is going or wants to defeat now. But then, the main character Main character. This is what I want the main character to be. I know they can do it, and if they don't, that is sad. They should make, and hear me out on this, they should make the main character a female blader. And here's why. Ilya is the first ever female blader to actually have her official bay. Her actual official bay. There has been some female bladers in the past, but they didn't have official bays. They didn't have a avatar based around them, because there was a character that I really liked called Sasha, and she was in Beyblade Burst God. This is why I like Sasha. She was a female blader that actually did her job well. She won battles instead of losing, and that was really cool. And the one time that I can feel and say why she lost was acceptable, because you know why? She battled against Free and lost multiple times, but still got back up. That's why I like Sasha as a character. But the thing about Sasha that made her whole character dropped for me, she, alright, didn't have an official bay. She only had a blue recolor of guy and all. You have to realize that they can do female bladers, and for the last season, they should really do it. And I just wonder, what would her bay be? To me, I thought maybe, or if this main character is a girl, I actually thought the character could have Valkyrie. And hear me out on this, because it's going to be weird. Because of that, multiple people kind of notice that she resembles Volt just a little bit, even including the hair on, like, or including her hair, and she has like kind of the same birthmark as Volt, except the thing about her birthmark is that they are on both of her cheeks, like one side and the other side. So, and they have been keep on saying that she keeps on looking like Volt again and again and again, until you realize that maybe this is Volt's daughter, and the new Burst era is way in the future, like way in the future. So she is trying, or he or she is trying to live down their father's reputation. But again, that's a little weird. So maybe, again, this is a female protagonist, but what happens is Volt is training her. I mean, that's why she uses Ultimate Valkyrie, or a Valkyrie similar to Volt, or a base similar to Valkyrie. That would be very cool and very interesting. But the parts, I just hope that they keep the disc from DB. Just imagine what they do if they do like the double chassis again. Yeah, a lot of people would hate that. A lot of people will, and I'd be one. And the other characters too. I thought of maybe this one character, and this one character looks like Shu, right? But the thing about him is that, again, maybe this is Shu's kid, and instead of Shu teaching this kid how to actually Beyblade, maybe Lane teaches him. It's kind of like what happens with Rashad. Because Rashad's bio says that once Volt quits BC Soul, right? Like, he is gone, done with it all. Rashad is going to be the new head manager. And I feel like that's probably what happened to Chris, because Chris, the only time that we saw Chris was in Beyblade Burst Chozetsu. And I feel like why she hasn't appeared in the 5th season or even like the 4th is because Volt is the new owner of BC Soul. I feel like that's why. Maybe she passed it down to Volt, which kind of doesn't make any sense. I feel like she should have passed it down to Free because it's Volt. Or, again, maybe this is a newcomer blader. And this newcomer blader has Spriggan, or a base similar to Spriggan. But what happens is with this character, Lane trains him. So it's kind of like the new generation. Just circling back around, just like what they did with Takao. And what I mean by that, Takao actually had a child in the last season or in the manga. And Takao is Tyson Granger, if you guys don't know. But yeah, I hope that this new Beyblade series is good, because this is the last one. And what they should do is go out with a bang. Because the last thing I want is to see my favorite show ended up like Zero G. Now, the reason why I don't want it to end up like Zero G, because you guys might be saying, Flame Blast, Zero G wasn't that bad. Which is kind of true, but this is what it fell flat on. The legendary Bladers in Zero's goal. That's the one thing I hated about the show. They never, and I'm being serious, they never even show one legendary blader besides Jinga Hagane. And the reason why I feel like Jinga came back was for fan service. Come on. Jinga appeared at the very end, and I'm being serious, the very end of Zero G or Shogun deal. If you watch the dub, Jinga got captured, right? In the Zero G series in Japan, it ended. There was nothing left. That's why I feel like Jinga was just there for fan service, because they do the same stupid thing with Shu. That's the one thing I hate about Shu in Dynamite Battle. That is the one thing I hate about his character. He only appeared once. He battled Bell once. That was it. He never battled anyone else. He didn't battle Louis. He didn't battle Free. He didn't battle Renzu. God dang it, I said this right. No, I think Renzuro, and he didn't even battle Basara. That is the one thing I hate about characters in sometimes the Beyblade franchise. Someone like Kai makes sense, because Kai wasn't fan service. Kai was in mostly every season. Kai was one of the most strongest bladers, and it goes to show that Kai and Shu, right? I'm just saying this right now. Kai and Shu are kind of on the same level, but they're in different universes. Tyson is the Volt in the Beyblade Burst universe, and Kai is the Shu in the Burst universe as well. But I hate it when they just do fan service. It just makes no sense, because with Free actually did something. He actually battled Bell 3 times, and he battled Renzuro once. At least he did something than what he did in Show Z. And I'm fine with that. But besides that, I just hope that the new season is good. Anyway, dudes, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below, what do you hope for the new season? And what do you hope the new system doesn't replace? Because like I said, I hope they don't replace the DBE cores. That is the one thing I do not want. Because if you made these whole discs for Dynamite Battle, then just bring them over to the 7th season. So you don't have to worry about making more discs. But yeah, anyways, as the video, I hope you guys enjoy, and as always, dudes, see ya, dudes, peace.